is in the same location. We're going to get breakfast together every single day. That does contribute to a vibe when you can just like go up to your room, play some games, go down to the venue. Also, just logistically, if you're traveling from if you're literally traveling from anywhere, that's not like, I mean, I live like 20 minutes away, but like, if most people do not. So like, if you're from far away, you're like, oh, I get to like, you know, go. You can put your passport in your room safe. You can have your stuff safe and sound. Go play your games. You're like, I'm not feeling it. I want to go get some downtime. You can just go up and take a nap real quick. Like having that flexibility,
you got
I think
your own
is
bathroom
really
with guaranteed toilet paper.
Yeah, I think that makes the experience actually just a lot better. Yeah. And to get to the food, you don't have to walk through a depressing, smoke-filled dystopia.
Yeah.
Which was the Muckle Shoot
You don't have to be accompanied by a security guard if you're under 18. Like, what a concept. But it'll be a great time. I hope everyone is out there to join us.
Is there any more price tiering coming up in terms of like where the
September 17th, the next price increase, and it goes up by $10.
Y'all heard that? I mean, here's the thing, y'all, is that I know how you guys are. I've been TOing now for like 4 years, we'll say. And one thing that's always been true, and I had to learn, I was asking, like, why don't they sign up? And like, no, they're going to sign up. They're just going to sign up super last minute. And like, I get it, but also at the same time, save yourself. If you like know in your heart of hearts that you're going to go, I get that it's far away and some people have plans and commitments you can't be guaranteed and you've got to wait to be sure. But if you're like 95% sure that you're going to port, might as well just sign up and save yourself the money. And then also that lets you start to plan with other people you know who are going, maybe plan housing if you're not from around the area. There's a whole bunch of planning things that we as Smashers, I think, could all improve upon, from every little element of carpooling, housing, just like who you're planning to go do stuff with. So,
and when you sign up early, it makes it easier for us TOs to market events too.
And then there's also that.
And as I say that, I look at my Discord DMs, and I did have another top player confirmation. So keep on the lookout for that.
Trying to drop it right here, right now.
How many viewers we have? Let's see.
It's just a handful. It's gonna be just 20 people.
Okay.
But you know what? They're the privileged few, Scott. They're the privileged few. It's not going to be in print, so it's like they're not going to play. They're not going to post a graphic or anything.
We're going to be joined at Port Priority 8 by Corn extraordinaire Neo, who was, I think, like top 8 at SmashCon.
And who does Neo play?
Corn.
Oh, you were talking about the Corrin player.
Yeah.
I have been
just confirmed.
That's sick because Corrin's always been one of those kind of like, everyone said they're bad, but then they have like a top 5 up air, and they have some good stuff. And they're one of the late meta characters, along with like Meta Knight and Bayo, that people are starting to come back around on. And I know people in our region are starting to kind of, there's more. Corrin stocks are going up, is what I'm trying to say. Not rocketing to the moon, but they bottomed out, and now they're slowly reinvesting and going back up.
These guys are good.
So hey, you made some people.
There we go. Yeah.
Scott, Kyle's like, you better tell us, Scott. You better tell all 19 of us.
Yeah.
Kyle being one of the people, I'm pretty sure, who has been correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle. I feel like you were one of the people who's also working on a Corrin, or has been. So I think there has been Corrin interest. Character is also very cool when piloted at top level. Super awesome, fun, just weird, different other sword character. Like, yes, a sword character, but also has like weird stuff that no one else has.
Yeah. And probably, if I'm thinking about it, one of the only relevant Corrins. So,
I
don't know anyone who plays Corrin.
I don't know.
So character diversity, win-win. But I just heard literally. What was this?
This is exclusive.
This is breaking news.
Smash to pieces breaking news.
This is breaking news. Yeah.
You see, when you get us here on the mic, not commentating, talking about Port 8, you hear updates about up and coming, or not even up and coming, just top players who are going to be at this event. So, Reg, so that Scott can go shill, because it's a numbers game, and You know, Scott's pretty good at shilling, but it helps him out if he's got the numbers to bring in even more top players. And yeah, let's make port 8 like the most stacked, crazy hype of all of the ports. I'm pretty sure it seems to be on track already. That was gross. I just got to stop and comment that Apple just... And yeah, also just sign up before the price increase happens.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are waiting. Everyone just, it's crazy to me that TOs can farm players for that emergency pricing or that end of...
No, that's the TO hack. That's the TO hack. That's
I know.
how we get our money.
I mean, getting it's those people deserve what they get. The waiting until, I mean, I don't know usually what it is, like a week before or something, like right before it closes is usually
yeah.
Because it's like, especially if you're a top player, I guess seeding hasn't already started at that point, but like...
No, we were going to fire me out of a cannon. We were going to execute Kyle.
Yeah, I was about to say, the only chance of anyone being executed is for sure Kyle. Like, that's definitely the vibe I'm getting.
They were going to shoot me out of a cannon. Kyle would be executed, and then I would ascend into the heavens and then return, like, 3 years later to run, like, one more port before then just, like, resuming my eternal slumber.
So basically, Scott's is Dracula.
I was going for a Jesus angle, but yeah, sure.
Dracula's way cooler than Jesus, though, so you know we'll put that in there. Although if you came dressed up as Jesus to port, that would be pretty funny. It's not the Halloween.
I'm gonna have the hair for it.
Yeah, you could go that route. It's not the Halloween port anymore. I don't usually see a lot of Jesus costumes, but I don't see zero Jesus costumes. So let's just, you know, there's gonna be cosplayers. So imagine the Jesus cosplay.
I'm gonna show up in Jesus cosplay. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that's...
We need to kill... Okay, Snickledorf is low-key the second person who'd be sacrificed, though. Let's be real.
This is true.
Like, it's Kyle first, but, like, Snickledorf is right there on the chopping block next to him. Watching the execution happen and just like, you're next.
No, Snickledorf will carry out the execution, and then he can't know. We just have to, like, do it out of nowhere.
You are young and vivacious, and Scott is old and about to die.
Hey, Kyle's Kyle's 23. He's not that much younger than me.
I like the use of the word vivacious, though. Really good vocab there, FTP. That's a solid one. Yeah, Kyle, I don't have an answer for you why you're being executed. There actually is no good answer, but the answer is still, it's you. It's unfortunate, but it's just true. You just have an executable vibe. I don't know how else to put it. I'm trying to think of who else, though, because it's not like it's only you. Snickledorf definitely in there for making some kind of...
Mikazuchi.
Are we sacrificing Mika? I don't know. Maybe.
Mikazuchi.
Possibly.
Yeah. What?
Yo, H4 sign up live?
Let's go!
Was H4 watching, or is this a coincidence? Wait, and what time is it in Japan right now?
It's their afternoon.
Yeah, it's like their afternoon.
Yeah.
I can't pull up the chat and see who's in chat, but I gotta believe that the spirits compelled him, just like, even if he wasn't watching. That seems like a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
Maybe if he's in stream, he's like, oh wait, I'm not actually regged, and they're kind of spitting about the $10 savings because like there's a 0% chance H4 does not go to port, right? So I should probably just get that.
I think the hilarious thing is the players that are coming in from out of town buying hotel rooms but not signing up for the event yet.
Oh, he's chilling with Neo right now.
Oh,
wait. Yeah, that's actually true.
Oh, okay. True.
I actually feel so ashamed that I just read off something Aloha said in chat and even insinuated that it was real.
Mm-hmm.
Good one, Thomas. You got me. That's me. That's on me, guys. I'm sorry. No, it was you're right. You were jesting, and I was jested upon. It's 100% on me. That was a god moment.
Wow. Okay. Well, Damn. All right. We're cooking over here. But yeah, sign up before September 17th to get $10 savings. Do it soon. The more people sign up, the better chance I'll have at bringing out more people. And the more cool things I can do for y'all. So do that. And, you know, we have 300 people signed up, and we already have a boatload of top players coming, and there's even more to come. So don't miss out on quite literally what's going to be the PNW's biggest tournament yet. Yeah,
it's going to be exciting, but by the pace of the current signups and how we know that always there's a bunch of
that
a
last
wave
gasp is going to get us over 1,000. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because if I took the tournament and just kind of took, you know, ratioed it against, like if I took a ratio compared to regionals, like the 1,000 number seems almost not guaranteed, but very assured at this point. That's going to be crazy. Definitely looking forward to seeing what kind of side brackets, and if I can get in contact with the city of SeaTac, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to maybe we'll be able to get farmed by some Germans and some Mexicans and some Japanese people, all of whom are better at soccer than us, for sure.
Yeah.
Not to put anyone down here. It's not like we don't have good soccer players. I'm just saying, like, my money would. I don't know who my money would be on, but it wouldn't be on us. Is my point.
No. I would take many bets on the Mexican players or the European players.
The thing is that there's so many, like, there would have to be enough of them, right? Because, like, we have so many people here.
Yeah.
But, like, as long as the Europeans have a decent showing, they'll have some people. They'll have at least one or two guys who are just so good at ball handling that it's like
I did hear Gluttony is 5'5".
Where are you hearing these heights, dude? Although Gluttony is kind of short, like low key. I've never been around the guy, but I could tell from just.
I heard from Seesaw, if he's still here, but I heard from Seesaw that Gluttony is 5'5". And it's amazing that they let someone like, you know, Seesaw just stop these things. Like, I have no idea if it's accurate or not. But, you know, Gluttony's gonna show up at port. I'll pull out the ruler. I'm like, okay. Here's the big test right now. We're going to test your height.
I'm sure he'll love that.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be so confused.
I'm just thinking to the picture where he was, like, going like this with Ludo. Because Ludo's, like, I don't know, I imagine he's, like, 5'11", 6 feet maybe?
He's like 5'10". He's like 5'9", 5'10".
Between 5'10 and 5'11", it's hard for me to say. But I feel like Ludo is definitely a chunk taller than him. I don't know if he's just 5 inches taller, but... we'll have to see. All these short kings, all these short smash kings coming out. JDV really looking like, I mean, this could potentially be JDV securing his free entry to port this game. Sitting winner's side, up 2-0. Obviously, this is early in the game. There's basically tied, but seems to generally have JoJo's number. Yeah, and that's going to be a hard punish. Living through that, though, the F smash. Big fan of this jazz track.
This is good.
Speaking of jazz band, do you already have the jazz band?
No, but I do know who I'm going to reach out to. I have the plan. It's in the budget.
I'm just going to say, I'm not to trample on whoever you're reaching out to, but, like, I did go to Roosevelt High School, who has one of the best jazz bands in the world, and have a lot of friends who are professional jazz band players who I could hit up if
I don't think I have any shortage of musicians to hit up because I was in the
you were in the. I was about to say you're in the.
Yeah. I was in it, so you know there are people there, but it just depends on who do I want to be in the jazz quartet? Do I want like a sax, a trumpet, a trombone? Do I want do I want to cool? Do I want to be cool and do a jazz flutist? That could be sick.
No one has ever said anything cool about it. I don't want to hate on the jazz flutists out there. I'm sorry. I just feel like after Anchorman, it's unfortunate for all the flutists out there because it's like flute is cool, but that movie kind of ruined it for him a little bit. But Are you thinking like a 4-piece, 3-piece?
I'm thinking a 4-piece.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm thinking just, have some ambient music going on. I'm not sure if during pools, because I know people want to concentrate on the sound, but, maybe in some, like, before the days begin, or, in some intermissions, have some jazz music playing.
Do you think you would do some of the kind of, I don't know if I can't remember the name of the convention, but there's a convention where a bunch of big band, super pro, like, jazz musicians do big band compositions of video game tunes, and there's something, the Game Awards, and there's jazz musicians, there's the book, the jazz book of standards, and it's like, if you're a jazz player, you know the songs in this book of, like, Autumn Leaves and whatever. But there's becoming this new book of, like, the equivalent, but for video game tunes. And it's, like, classics from, like, Mario 64, from Ocarina of Time, etc. And obviously, these guys you're talking to, I'm sure, like, I'm sure you ask them to do anything, they can probably learn anything.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just going to say one fun thing to do would be, like, from the community and maybe from polls or whatever, just doing some requests on, like, do you guys want to hear a jazzed out song of Storms? You guys trying to hear, I don't know, just unlimited freaking tracks to pull from, this Final Fantasy tracks. Like, there's so many songs to pull from.
What would be really cool is in like ports 1 through 4, we did walk-up songs for top 8. Where as the players would walk to the stage to play their match, they'd have a walk-up song. And it would be cool to have that live with the band.
Yeah. Oh, and top, like, they would play them
They would play the song as they come on, right? And they sit down and they have their whole walk-up
Dude,
thing.
you need to, now that you've said that idea, you've got to make that
I got to make it happen, right?
That's not even, you need to have someone who's a coordinator, but, like, that wouldn't be that hard. As long as you have the people's songs and you, like, make sure that they're, I don't know, people don't pick stupid songs. There's some bad video game music, I'm just going to say.
Yeah, no. That's definitely something, and that's not that very expensive. That's not that expensive either. I mean, it's a high school jazz band, or, it's a college jazz band. I mean, it's definitely something that it's doable within our budget, so...
And what's also doable within your budget is potentially giving JDV here in potentially...
Giving his money back.
Yeah. And actually, we are looking at... So we were joking about time.
The
and
time,
the
now we're down there.
We're seeing some... It's a minute 30, and JDV is on 2 stocks. Probably going to end up being 1 stock. And now they're both very, very aware. Yeah, there's the back throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so a minute to go. I'd be a little surprised if it was a timeout. If I had put money on it now, I'd still say no timeout. But with that being said, like, neither, obviously 0%, 56%, neither player at a particularly egregious kill percent, and both of them very cognizant of the timeout meta and, like, how they play around that, because these two have played for timeouts against each other multiple times.
They know what the deal is.
But it's slowly going to be slipping away here and going to be more timeout oriented now that JDV has that lead pretty considerably, and Bell on deck. Oh, man. It's going to be rough. Every second that goes by, it becomes more and more likely, frankly, that JDV just continues to apply kind of neutral pressure, sits behind Hydrant, and is like 30 seconds to go. I mean, if he doesn't just kill Jonas first, but the thing is, JoJo doesn't have time. Like, he's got to hold forward.
He's got to do it now. He's got to do it now.
But the thing is, Toon Link isn't a cheeser. Like, there's really...
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
He would have to get in his face, and Toon Link does not excel at that.
It's almost like resign. It was similar to, like, in chess when you're in a position and you're like, it's almost like you flip the king over. Mm-hmm. That's what that reminds me of, just a little bit.
Just done. But that was a good. I commented.
What a way to end it.
I commented for like 3 hours.
Bro, yeah, you did. You put in some work.
I put in some work. Maybe I'll put myself on port comms. It's my last port.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
You know.
He's going to be like, say
I won't. Prove me wrong.
I won't. All right, really quickly, super quick, I'm going to try and get JDV on here.
I'll get out of here.
Well, no, I'm going to try and get JDV on here to you, just real quick.
Okay.
All right, we got the one, the only JDV.
How's it going, man?
It's going good.
All right, you've won $95 back for your port pass.
Sick.
We should sit down so they can see us. But no, that was you kind of dominated everyone today. I came in expecting a lot of timeouts, and there was only one match that went close to time as the last one.
Yeah, that one was like the only one where I saw Jonas start to like had to stay back a bit more because I felt like he was running into me a lot during these sets or being more aggressive. Which like the best way to play versus Pac-Man at Toon here is just like to camp because it really limits what Pac can do to approach.
So you've had a very dominating run of locals. The new PR is not out, but where's your prediction? Where do you think you are on this new PR?
Maybe, well, considering the early season, maybe #1. Although I'm very wary because of my head-to-head with Ludo. I've been down on him a lot, but I feel like my regionals or my performance at some regionals might like top that, but I'll see. I feel like it's between me and him though.
Okay, I could see it. I know the answer. I'm not going to tell you, but it'll all be revealed very soon. We've been over here. We've been talking about Port Priority 8. I know you're signed up. You've won. Well, you were signed up already, but you get a free pass now. Who are you excited to play? Who are you looking forward to facing, and what's your mindset going into that tournament? Given it's 2 months away, so you got a lot of time.
Basically, all the like foreign, like Japanese, Europe.
We got one confirmed literally like an hour ago.
Really? Who is it?
Neo.
Oh, Neo. Oh, yeah. That's sick. But yeah, just like all the people who I would not be fighting normally at like a U.S. major or regional. Although I really do want to see play some friendlies with T.
Yeah. Well, I was commenting on that earlier, that he likes to kind of play like a little bit of a troll and kind of run around and bait stuff out. You're doing that too. You've done that versus Ken. You did that here. I can see elements of his gameplay in your gameplay.
Yeah, so I'll see how I can interact with him during that. But just like generally, everyone knew. Last year the Port Pre-Local, that's where I fought most of the Japanese players. And funny things that in the main Port bracket I didn't fight a single Japanese player. So
yeah, it'll be a good time, and I'm stoked to. I think you're gonna make a deep run. You've been consistent at this game. You've been dominant in this region for now what is an extended period of time. So I think you'll do a pretty solid performance over there.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Are you good at soccer?
Well, I can be, but I didn't really practice that much.
Okay, we are thinking of doing a soccer game.
Really?
So if you're interested in that and you want to defend the PNW against the Europeans that we're flying in, who are very good at soccer, by the way. I know you're very athletic, so I would encourage you. So.
Yeah, I'll definitely start training more.
Yeah. All right, sir. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
And we will see you at, well, I don't know if I'll be around or where I'll be next, but I'll see you at Port for sure.
For sure.
All right.